What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Philip, and welcome back to another toy review. So finally, we get to take a look at Sodo Kamen Rider Zeztz Exdream form. So, by the way, as you can see, he has a weapon. I'm gonna talk about it later. But anyways, yeah, let's dive right into the dream. So, anyways, so yeah, as you can see, well, we have the main figure right here. So again, typical Sodo structure. Like you have the open hands, you have the closed hands that are fists, and weapon holding hands, like as you can see here. But the weapon itself is, as you can see, like the Inazuma shooter, or if that's the correct name, you can correct me in the comments. But the Inazuma plasma bow, the great sword mode, because it has the break Zetzer blade mode, combined. So this is the great sword mode again, but this is from a separate set. So anyways, we're gonna take a look at the articulation. So because of the head, well, we can technically get a 360 no scope right here, and you can kind of get some like looking upwards articulation, looking downwards, kinda. So the arms, so traditionally, like the shoulder armors are like different parts, but like it's molded into one piece right here. So as you can see, so 90 degrees, so you can pull out the joint on the shoulder, so you can get more articulation, like moving like forward, backward, like swivel, as you can see right here. So 360, and then the upper arm joint, so allows you to do this, and of course like the elbow joint, so 90 degrees flat mostly. Yeah. And the hands, oh, I dropped it, but anyways, on the ball joint, but because it's way inserted inside, then you can spin it around like so. And because there's no belt, because the driver is on the chest, so complete 360 spin, no problem. And the legs, so the splits, forward movement, kind of not completely, but you also have like the legs. Now you have more than 90 degrees on the legs, and again, typical feet, ball joint, so 360 spin. Yeah, that's actually kind of tight. And then the inward pivot, so that you can pose. And then like on the inside right here, so there are joints, so like you can do like thigh roll, kind of, because of the leg construction. You don't really get 100% of it, but it's there. So now let's talk about the pros and cons of this Sodo. Now, first of all, I do like the mold of this thing. Like, it's how do you say, I I understand, like, Kamen Rider Zeztz in his suit form is kind of bulky, surprisingly speaking, but yeah, you have like a robust looking, build, and the articulation, of course, like typical for Sodo. I mean, you can do stuff with it. So yeah. Now, as for the price, so it kind of again cost me about 1,300 yen for like two boxes, as per usual, and then it cost me another like 600 something just to get this weapon. So now we're gonna go into the cons, because there are quite a few. So first off, there are no accessories. Like, when you buy this one, so you just get Exdream, so no weapons whatsoever, which is why I had to buy this separately, and that cost me another like 600 yen. But yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna take this off. Now the worst part, the stickers. Really, like, I was fine, like, looking at the head, okay, like, stickers, put on just fine. Perfect even, I would say. Maybe the body. Well, now we got into the arms. Like, seriously, look at all this. Now, on the hands, you also have, like, stickers on there. You wrap around the stickers, so I haven't seen this one since, I don't know, like, Revice or Ultimate Revive. Now, the worst part, the legs. So, here, so you can see, I actually cut off, like, the stickers. Actually, you might see, like, the adhesive is still stuck right there. So, it's supposedly, like, going all the way up here. But, the main problem is when you move the legs like this, so the stickers get damaged right away. So, in order to save myself from that headache of looking at, you know, like, damaged stickers, I just decided to just cut them off where basically, you know, they don't have to, kind of. So I cut the stickers short all around, and yeah. So, like, the arms and legs are really annoying when it comes to stickers. As for the rest of, like, the main body, I actually have no problems. I just hate, like, again, like, the sticker for the center of the Exdream driver or the Exdream capsim. Like, yeah, those curve arounds are the bane of my existence. And there's also, like, color inaccuracy. Like, this is a gold colored driver, and it's supposed to be a metallic red, so why not do that? But yeah, so what I'm saying is the worst part is the stickers. So yeah. So overall, again, I do like, you know, the visual of Exdream. Again, like, the design of the overall mold, and, you know, like, the rather bulky structure actually looks really nice. But again, the stickers were killing me with, you know, like, the impossible angles, and again, especially here, I've had several Sodos that have this kind of sticker placement, and not just the, you know, Sodos, by the way, like, Yudo figures as well. Anytime that they have, like, a sticker that goes over here, the damage is immediate. Like, once you move the leg up like this, say goodbye to those stickers. So yeah, it kind of makes me want to think of, like, I don't know, like, buying more Gunpla markers in the future. Not necessarily only for Gunpla, but you can actually also use for these as well. So yeah, actually, like, for comparison, like, I have here Tachibana-san. So you probably can't see it clearly on camera, but this part here is also a huge sticker. Unfortunately, like, the left side isn't damaged, but the right side, oh my god, like, looking at that was killing me. I mean, comparatively, like, this one doesn't have a lot of stickers, but yeah, on the legs, hate it. So, you know, Bandai's too cheap to just, I don't know, spend a little more on painting stuff, but oh well, that's what you get for trying to get, like, the cheaper option. But no, I was almost thinking of ordering, like, the action figure version from Amazon, but that's way too expensive for my taste. Still, no. Although the best thing about that is, you know, no stickers, no problem. But yeah, So another problem, again, yeah, no accessories as you can see, so I had to buy another, set just for a weapon. So if you want any sort of weapon for this guy, yeah, you need some optional parts sold separately. I mean, they did the same thing with, I don't know, the first line, which was, the physicum form. And the physicum form in and of itself did not even have like the Zeztz blade mode. You had to buy the accessory parts separately, and I believe it was the Zeroider bike mode, and it even came like in 2 boxes. But like if you wanted, you know again, like the Zeztz blade mode, you had to buy the Zeroider bike as well. So yeah. So again, pros, nice molding and articulation. Cons, 0 weapons, and the stickers on the arms and legs are quite annoying. But overall, I'm gonna give this one a 3.5 out of 5. So yeah, it's just barely above mid, but yeah, those stickers on the legs still really, if you can, if you want to get one of these for some reason, just, I don't know, I might recommend some painting and detailing that you would with any gunpla that requires painting, so, or color correcting, so you're better off doing that probably. But yeah, with that said, this is my review of the Solo Kamen Rider Zeztz Exdream form. I'm still thinking of waiting for like the movie version or the Asian Dream, so it probably would come out later, but we'll see. So anyways, that's my review. So thanks for watching. As always, please do leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. See you next mission.